is official. Bill O'Reilly is out at Fox. God bless you. And everybody in the room, God bless us all. And the woman whose anonymous allegations helped get him off the air, she's gonna be coming forward with us in a little while, right here on The View. But before we get into that, we want to point out that years before Fox broke with Bill, we broke with Bill as well. Take a look.
Wait a minute. Muslims didn't kill us on 9/11? Is that what you're saying?
Excuse me, extremists.
What religion were they in?
What religion was Mr. McVeigh? Mr. McVeigh was an extremist as well, and he killed people.
70% of the country.
I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here. I don't.
You're outraged about Muslims killed us on 9/11.
So, it took us 5 minutes. It took Fox 20 years and a half a dozen allegations, 13 million in settlements, and possibly another 40 million in severance before Fox News did anything. And so, you think this is going to change anything over there? Because his replacement is Tucker Carlson, who said the concept of sexual harassment was made up by Democrats.
I want to just say that I'm wearing black to mourn the departure of our dear Bill. I'm so upset.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is you talk about how this was really a money game for Fox. It would never have happened if this hadn't have gone public due to people like Gretchen Carlson. So what came to mind right away?
Give her a shout out.
Yeah, big shout out for the bravery of that. But also, this reminds me of... This is the stuff for people that are looking and thinking about what Trump is doing in the White House. And recently we talked about how he rolled back Obama's 2014 Fair Pay and Safe Workplaces order, which allowed, at the time, companies to stay silent on these types of things.
So they didn't have to report it.
So they didn't have to report it. And this is so important right now, because if this had not blown up publicly, we wouldn't be sitting here. They were willing to re-sign him for the money, 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 even after knowing about these allegations.
That's true.
One of the allegations dates way back to 2004, when he paid out $9 million for one person because of this girl who said, and she recorded this, so there is proof of this, how he asked her about, remember the loofah?
Right.
You know, so a company was able to keep this silent, even though these things had broken, and it did not break him until this went public. So things like this that Trump is rolling back, people need to pay attention to this kind of stuff.
There was a notion, I remember working there. I didn't work with Bill O'Reilly. I never did his show. I never even spoke to him, actually. But there was this notion that he was untouchable. I remember when I first got hired, walking in the hallway and someone saying, makeup artist, I don't remember who it was, saying, don't look him in the eye, don't talk to him, he doesn't like that. And me thinking, is this guy a king here? I didn't really understand that. And there was this sense that, you know, there were a lot of rumors that he was tough, that I remember hearing all this stuff, like the girls used to run out of the room and they would be crying and he would be, and I didn't do his show. I wasn't asked to do it a lot, and when I was asked to do it, I wasn't able to do it. But
you'll notice that Trump's thumbs are silent. We haven't heard from the president suddenly on this.
Remember, he said all he had to say. He went on record and said he didn't think it was so bad what Bill did.
But now that he's fired, he didn't say a word.
Well, no, because isn't he traveling too?
Yeah, right. In the wrong direction.
Yes, in the wrong direction.